What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Wiley Show. I am your host, Wiley. Yesterday, when I tell you I went to sleep when I got done with the episode and I didn't wake up, y'all, this is a true story. When I got done doing the show yesterday, I didn't wake up until the next day. Until the next day. It would have to have been about, it was had to have been about like a one or two. Then my homeboy, he wanted to he wanted to go to the he wanted to go somewhere. So I said, man, really, when I tell you I was sleepy. I did a show, but of course, y'all was sending me stuff to put in the video. And we got a long show to do today. Yesterday episode was 3 hours. When I tell you 3 hours, um, was yesterday episode. So if you all did not watch that episode, all you have to do is go check it out because we was literally live for 3 hours. It was 3 hours. It was it was really, really good. It does sound good. Press one in here. I see you in here. I see you. I see y'all in here showing love. Shout out to Tyler. I see you in here. I believe that was you that called in yesterday. We got Tasha in here. We have um, Tyler in here. Alicia in here. Who else is in here? Um, we had Queen Bee Moore in here. We have who else in Heels Love in here? I said Alicia. We have Laser in here as well. So welcome to the episode of the Wiley Show. We have a lot of stuff to get into. We're gonna get into some mess. We're gonna get some mess, and we're gonna get into some drama, like we always do. Because apparently we were dragged yesterday. We were literally knocked out sleep, so we wouldn't have known it if y'all didn't send it to me. So of course y'all did send it to me. But when I tell you we was knocked out sleep, we was knocked out sleep. Well, apparently, what's going on in the news, y'all? Pat Houston, y'all know Whitney Houston, in charge of her estate, has been dragging Oprah Winfrey for filth. When I tell you, been dragging Oprah Winfrey for filth, literally, Oprah put out that Whitney Houston fell. She showed up high and she fell off the stage, and she begged her audience not to um, not to talk about it. And so apparently now Pat Houston is out, and it's literally it's really saying that what Oprah did was wrong, and she is letting Oprah have it. One of, if I'm not mistaken, Whitney Houston bodyguard came out and he said this did not happen. Like he even came out and said that um, Oprah didn't fall. So there's a lot of stuff that has been going on out here in these streets concerning Whitney Houston. The only reason why I feel that Whitney Houston should never shared it, if she told her people during that time, don't share it, she should have never put it out there. Okay, I would have said I would have asked her the question, but Oprah, she thinks she above approach, and she thinks she said, hey, she shared it, and people is upset about it. I have a friend that covers the show and that covers Whitney Houston. Of course, he shared it. So I definitely have a friend that definitely covered the show. And when I tell you that it's been a lot that's been said concerning this, and that's why we are 100% was going to cover this case. But people have a lot of stuff to share, in this case concerning like Whitney Houston. But of course, Oprah could have just kept it private. You know what I'm saying? She could have just said, you know what? Let's go ahead and keep this private. No, nobody talked about it because I was like, I lived in Chicago at the time. Nobody talked about it. Nobody talked about it. Hello? What's up? Oh, what time? What y'all going to Fremont? Well, right now I'm doing my show, but it's still early. Oh, y'all going that tonight? Oh, what's? Oh, you gonna come pick me up? I still got to give me a haircut. Is your friend coming? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna call you back when I'm done with my show, and make sure he show up too. Make sure he show up too. No, tell him to come. All right, bye. Okay, let's go chat. They said when somebody show you who they are, believe them the first time. Correct. Believe them the first time. They said Wiley in his player voice. They said Wiley tried to be in the streets. Anyway, let's move on. What I was about to do, child. Um, yeah, so we here. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Let me go back to the whole Whitney Houston thing. Oh, excuse me. Let me. It's a lot with that. So I saw that down my timeline. I said, oh, uh, oh, that was a mess. So this is some good news. So a 21-year-old man becomes the first person in Louisiana to be fundamentally cured of sickle cell disease through a gene therapy. I don't want anybody like that else to experience the loneliness, the uncertainty, and the hopelessness that I felt. So shout out to that young man. He's been cured of sickle cell disease. So hopefully they can send this to Lovely T because apparently they're saying that Lovely T got sickle cell. I've heard allegedly. I'm hearing all these mixed rumors. But if that's the case, if she do have sickle cell, then a young man was cured. A young man is cured. Okay? They said make sure you bounce that like your friend when you go out. Oh my god, really? Y'all are something else. Y'all are freaky. Okay. Um, well, I hope that they send this to Lovely T because somebody was free or delivered and cured from sickle cell. Because we saw the film. Now we were the first one to talk about it with Wally with on Armand's kick, Wally with the mess. Y'all know Wally with the mess. We talked about it on his kick. Nobody was talking about Lovely T. Nobody was mentioning her. We broke that story live on kick because again, we watch, and so I went on and did my segment. Nobody talked about it. It was so bad, even Armand was crying. It was sad. And he dropped some tea. And he said, Lovely T said, Wiley, she Lovely T said, Armand, I'm not gonna be here long. She said to Armand, I'm not gonna be here very long. When she shared that, uh, oh gosh. Give me a second. Give me a second. She said, I'm not going to be here long. And when he shared that, I got emotional. Woo. Hold up one second, y'all. I gotta gather myself together. I just have these tears. Oh, they said she have lupus, and so so we put it out there that they said you're fighting for those tears. Anyway, so just having this idea, of her, it's just really, really sad because I put it out there, and of course, I'm getting dragged by the people. I said it's rumored that she got cancer, and so we put it out there that it's lupus, it's not sickle cell, it's lupus. Thank you so very much. That she put it out there that I put it out there that she got cancer, and I said allegedly. I said allegedly, and I've been following Lovely T for a very long time. And we didn't always agree. We didn't always see eye to eye. So she's going through what she's going through. And shoot, I was not planning on crying. I was not planning on crying. So it was just rumored. So um it's just a lot. Give me a second. I have to gather my thoughts. I'm just getting emotional because, with all seriousness of it, I want to know. Okay, I'm not going to share this. I'm not going to share this. This is wrong to share. Um, but if she wanted to give that channel to somebody, because I don't know if her kids want to use the channel. If she do transition, if she do leave here, I don't know. I might send her a message and be like, "Hey, can you leave me the channel and the wheels so I can keep your legacy alive?" Because I don't know if her boys want to keep the YouTube channel going. I don't know. So I let me see. I might leave her a message. Would that be okay? Is that too early to leave a message? Okay. They said don't leave a message. Leave her a message or don't leave it. I just need to know. Just if she wanted to go at, what I'm saying. Maybe okay. Don't leave her a message. You said don't leave her a message. You said you is wrong. Oh my God. Okay, I need to know how many people, how many of y'all should I leave her that message? Press one, leave her the message. Press two, don't leave her the message. Press one, leave her the message. Press two, leave her the message. One, leave her the message. Press two, leave her the message. Okay, okay, y'all understand what y'all saying? Give me. It's okay. I mean, I'm just doing the show, and I'm very emotional because I'm like, don't have the channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the legacy to go away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Okay, you said don't leave the message. Okay. You said don't leave the message. That's what you're saying. Don't leave the message. Do not leave the message. Okay. All right. We will not leave the message.
Yes, sir. I'm part of the audition as well. So let's go, man. Let's go.
Do not leave the message. That's what I'm hearing right now. They said, why mess up? I'm just asking the chat. You said, don't leave the message. Okay. They said, T will cuss you out. Okay, do I leave the message or do I don't leave the message? Because I'm getting mixed reviews. Okay, don't leave the message. I'm not going to leave the message. I'm going to move on. Make sure y'all thumbs up. But again, we don't know if she got cancer. I said on Armand Wiggins' kick, I said it's rumored that she have cancer. I'm not playing. I just said, listen, I didn't leave the message, you guys. I asked you all a question. Either yes or no, leave the message. You all said no. So I'm going to listen to y'all and don't leave the message publicly, and privately, I will leave a message. I won't do it publicly. But in I would ask her because to keep the legacy alive, because she haven't been live like that, I can do her show. I can do her show. But you all said don't do it. So privately, I will leave the message. I won't do it publicly. Would that be better? Privately. Okay? Let me see. They said they forget you are wild of the troll. I'm going to leave. You know what? I really, really want to leave the message, but I'm gonna leave it private. I'm gonna leave it private because y'all getting on my nerves. Y'all telling me don't do it. Some of y'all telling me to do it. They said you is playing. I see some of y'all saying it at there. Okay, and I'm gonna just keep it private. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. But again, we don't know if Lovely T have it. Let's put prayers for Lovely T in the chat. Let's pray for her. Um, Pray for Lovely T. Let's put that in the chat because sister need our prayers. Let's pray for Lovely T because Lovely T do need our prayers. Pray for Lovely T. She definitely need our prayers. So we definitely gonna send prayers for Lovely T. Oh, we got Mouth Open in the chat. Welcome, Mouth Open. I mean, Mouth TV in the chat. Welcome. We're gonna send our prayers out. We don't know. We don't know all the details, but we're gonna whoop, prayer down in her soul. Pray, pray. So I heard this story. I was walking down my timeline, minding my own business and y'all's too. And the neighborhood talk posted this tragic story. A North Carolina mom charged after allegedly hitting her boyfriend with a car, striking two officers during the traffic stop. Then she deleted her three sons in a 111 111 miles per hour crash all in one day. All in one day. According to the report, 31 was involved in a series of escalating events on June 3rd. She got into an argument with her boyfriend while driving, what led to her biting him on the arm and allegedly tried to run him over after he exited the vehicle. He reportedly landed on the hood before falling off. Later that day, officers stopped Scott in connection with the incident, but she allegedly fled the scene, striking two officers with her car. Scott then continued driving later that night at speed up to 111 miles per hour for her three sons in the vehicle. She eventually lost control on the highway and crashed into a tree. Scott and two of her children were ejected from the vehicle. Two of the boys passed away at the scene, while the third was airlifted to a hospital where he later passed away. Scott was finally arrested on June 15th. She faced multiple charges, including 3 counts of involuntary manslaughter, hit and run, reckless driving, to endanger, speeding, and assault-related charges involving law enforcement officers. So we definitely are going. This is just really sad. It's really, really sad. We definitely are praying for, definitely praying. And also, we got an update. Y'all know yesterday. So Miss Big Tigger, uh, we're hearing from a source that he's going to get fired from his radio show, but apparently he have an order of protection to stay away from his wife and kids. He have an order that he have to stay away from his wife and he have to stay away from his kids. That's the order that he have. Big Tigger has been ordered to keep his distance from his wife and children, according to court documents obtained by TMZ. Tigger's wife, Alicia Brown, was granted temporary protective order on Wednesday after requesting protection from the 14 County judge. In her petition, Brown claims that Tigger is also known as Daria Morgan. Um, is it Darian or Darian? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, he got the order. So of course we called the radio station. They still hung up on me, but I'm hearing allegedly someone DM me saying that he's going to get removed from the show. That's all allegedly. I don't know what time the versus battle come on, but I will be watching. I know B2K gonna win. I gotta watch my baby daddies. They said good until things straight now. And he said that we're going to get to the truth, that the truth is going to come out in this matter. So we'll see how this going to go. Well, he was arrested. He was arrested. He was arrested. So let's also talk about, we have some news that came fresh off the press, and I was going to talk about it yesterday, but I was knocked out getting my beauty rest. Boosie, he said this. He posted this yesterday. Just talked to my probation officer, and he found the email for me to travel to Houston. He said it was at the bottom of the paper into the flights, and he overlooked it. He also said he would not count this as a violation. I had over 50 shows since being on paper, and I went through the right process to notify my probation officer on. Boosie responds to reports that the feds want to revoke his supervised release. Boosie speaks out of following reports that the federal probation supervisor in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of California are trying to have a judge consider revoking the supervised release. Jess talked to my PO and he found the email for me to travel to Houston. He said that it was at the bottom of the paper. So they said allegedly that they're trying to have a violation. He picked up an assault case in Texas. So, that's what I was saying. They said court documents know that the rapper extensive criminal history, which included convictions of assault, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest. Unfortunately, the defendant has failed to capitalize on the opportunity afforded by the court. States that a federal sentencing representation within weeks of starting supervision exhibit a pattern of non-compliance. He has failed to adhere to the most basic monitoring restrictions. His conduct demonstrates a disregard for the court's authority, unwilling to comply with the expectation established to the facilitates a successful transition to the community. Additionally, his history reflects long-term involvement in criminal lifestyle beginning at a young age. This lifestyle has continued to expose him to the high-risk situations. So if you know you're on probation, you shouldn't be up there picking up new charges. He might be up for a violation. And this is what we were saying on yesterday's broadcast about the DL Whisperer being on probation for 8 years. Woo! And if you pick up another charge, you could be up for a violation. Now, according to Boosie, he said the supervisors, his probation supervisors, is trying to get him caught up. But Boosie, if you know that you on probation, you need to be on your best, not even because you're on probation, but really because you're on probation, not putting hands on people. You shouldn't do that. And really, what you should do, get your security guard, go to your show, get in your car, go to your hotel, and that's it. You should limit where you go because if you get caught up and get a violation and they revoke your probation, you're going to prison. And then you got to beg Trump to give you to pardon you. You on probation. So with that being said, don't commit another crime. You understand what I'm saying? I just want you to be real with you. Don't be picking up another crime. And I'm just being 100% real with you. It's just sad. So he may end up back in prison, all because he can't keep his hands to himself. Let's keep your hands to yourself. I'm just being real. All you got to do is keep your hands to yourself. Don't play with me. You know you on papers. I ain't do that when I was on papers. I stayed on my best behavior. Only time I went out to the store, to my PO, and went back into job interviews. I didn't go to the club because I couldn't drink no alcohol. I couldn't smoke. I couldn't do none of that. And I'm just being real. And I was on there for 1 year. And so my probation, my lawyer called me. Now, do I have that? Do I still have that text? I'm gonna see if I can find that text. I'm gonna see if I still had that text. I'm gonna read that text to y'all. But I will never forget he had reached out to me. He said, you got court the next day, you on probation. And I was like, oh my God, I was so happy because I was looking forward to the day, but I had forgot that it was getting close. And then my probation officer, he texted me. He said, you got court, blah, blah, blah. And I was nervous. I'm saying, is I'm going to get off or whatever. So I was listening to him out on the radio. I was listening to him on the radio. He was on Angela's show. And I was in the hallway outside the court just waiting. And this white lady, this white lady, this white lawyer, my lawyer that worked for the public defender's office, she said, hey, you off of probation. I mean, they're not going to object to you being off probation or whatever. So they had called, I think, one or two other cases up. Then they called my case. I was so happy. And I said, I'm going to just stay in the court until they call all these cases. Baby, once they gave me that good news, I got out of that. I was so happy. I was so happy. I had to pay some court fees. I was happy. I was like, let me go ahead on. I made that payment yesterday before. I said, let me go ahead on. Shout out to my producer for helping. I said, let me go ahead on. And I got off probation. Yeah, blah, 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 shout out, blah, 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 shout out, blah. Oh, I was so happy. Hmm. I was so happy. And I wanted to go to the casino and buy a drink, but I didn't do it. I did do it. I was like, I wanted to go to the casino and buy a drink. Okay. I was so happy. I think I called, who else did I call? I know I called Natasha. I had called Katie Talk. I called them and I let them know I'm off probation. I was so happy. I was so happy. You couldn't tell me that. When I tell you I was happy, I was happy. And I said, let me not pick up no new cases. So we was minding our own business and y'all's too. And so Tasha K, she posted this publicly. Tasha K posted this on her on her X page. She posted the Dear Whisperer needs to screenshot Madison. She been say Madison. She's trying to be funny. Last two posts and file a permanent restraining order on him as well. He has grounds to do it. Tell the court you are trying to abide by the plea agreement, but the victim is using her followers to taunt him. Ask the court to make this mutual to ensure he's not being rage baited into committing a crime. That's what Kaya did against Mandison, and it worked. And let me see what Angela Stanton said. Give me a quick little second here, because I was on Angela's page and I screenshot on her page. What are you at, Angela? Okay, here you go. So Angela Stanton said, tag the Dear Whisperer. Um, okay, they definitely tagged the Dear Whisperer. So I go to the Dear Whisperer page, and I was minding my own business, but I said, let me go to the Dear Whisperer page. Let me go to the Dear Whisperer. He put out here. He must be listening to the Wally Show. He said, for clarity, Dear Whisperer have not spoken with any blogs, influencers, content creators, or media outlets regarding his situation. He has kept his communication private. Any public commentary about him is being made by him or on his behalf. Uh, is not being made. Okay, let me say that over. He has kept his communication private. Any public communication or commentary about him being is not being made by him or on his behalf. His focus is moving forward in handling his responsibilities. So he's disowning Tasha. He's this for Tasha because Tasha was one of the ones that came out, the first one that came out, still trying to drag T.S. Madison, and T.S. Madison said that she is already about to get this boy locked up and have him for a violation because obviously she did not look at what his stipulations that he have with the court. And if you all remember on yesterday, we did a whole live. It was a 3-hour live, and we said on that show that he should distance himself with Tasha K because Tasha going to get him caught up. Even with this post, she's still tagging Madison and the DL Whisper like, why are you bring him in it? Do you want him to go to prison? That's what I said. She ain't no friend of nobody. Like she's trying to get that man caught up to go to prison. She is literally trying to get that man caught up. That's what I'm saying. When I tell you she's trying to get him caught up, she's trying to get that man caught up, knowing he can't communicate through third party. We read y'all the stipulations yesterday on the show. And I'm glad he did this stuff. And like Tasha, leave him alone. Stop tagging him. Stop getting him in your mess. If you want to drag T.S. Madison, go ahead. Don't bring up the DL Whisperer. No, because I told y'all yesterday that she have already contacted his probation officers today. I told y'all that yesterday. And T.S. Madison have already contacted his probation officer. She trying to get that man caught up. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. Because he ain't been out that long. But he also got some good news. So yesterday he put his GoFundMe account out. He have now raised $25,707. Yesterday, yesterday, somebody gave $1,000. I believe $1,000 yesterday. Somebody gave $1,000 to him yesterday, and then somebody else gave another $1,000. So people is donating because he needs to do relocate because he already banned from like two or three other counties. He banned for two to three other counties. I'm like, whoa, that's a mess. This is something. It's all this giving more than Milagro. And then yesterday, I was somebody sent me screen recordings. Now y'all know Armand Wiggins got a restraining order, a guy that was stalking him, and so now the guy has been like filing all these court documents, and it's keep getting rejected. So yesterday he decided to post about me and Armand Wiggins. He was like posting about us. And I'm like, what I got to do with this? Like, dude, like, leave us alone. We are literally, Armand do not bother this man. Armand is definitely doing his show on Kick, and he's not bothering nobody. I'm not bothering nobody. All I'm doing is doing my show and getting my clicks and views, right? Doing my show, getting my clicks and views, and like minding my own business, right? So what we were saying in our broadcast that he got the restraint, Armand got the restraining order, and his stalker is saying like, I have a right to talk about this case. I have a right to talk about it. I have a right to do this. In the order, it said don't communicate with Armand Wiggins. Don't post about him. But yeah, he still want to post about him. And then he's dragging me into talking about we had got beat up and like, dude, you're a little. Me and my friend was playing fighting, and we slept together, whatever the case would be. We were playing fighting. One of my other friends recorded it. Somebody took it from Facebook and posted it on YouTube. It was not a real fight. We were playing fighting. We actually slept together multiple times. So why are we like come on, stop it. Then Armand with the stalker was saying that he want to put hands on me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. I'm almost 40 years old. You really think I'm about to be trying to tussle with a stalker? No. I'm not tussling with no stalker. Are you kidding me? I don't call into this person's show. Yet they have called into this show and we have to block them on StreamYard because they kept calling in, calling. I'm like, you already got the restrainer with Armand Wiggins. Just take that L. 2 years. You can't talk about for 2 years. Okay, it ain't like his lifetime, but the way that you're moving, you could possibly get that type of order. Armand don't talk about him on Kick. He don't talk about that man. We did a whole segment when I do Wiley with the Mess. We don't even mention that dude. And y'all, a whole segment on Kick. We be on there for three, or I'd be on there actually, and I'd be watching for 3 to 4 hours. I didn't watch yesterday episode because I was tired. I was knocked out. So after this episode, I'm gonna go and rewatch it because I did saw the first beginning of it. It was real good. He always is a mess trying to get us caught up, like for real. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We just be mad at our own business. And I'm just being 100% real. Yeah, I sent a message when we do Water with the Mess. I sent a message. Like we do not be bothering him. When I tell you we don't, we don't. I'm just keeping it all the way real. We just mind our own business. And so he was to send all this type of stuff, all these type of weird like video. Like I can talk about like, dude, listen, do you we did our video and we covered the restraining order. We have the restraining order. We covered what's being said. Let me see if I can reread it. Give me a second. Um, give me a second. Do I have that? I believe we do have it. Let me read what he cannot do because I think I still have that restraining order. I have to go in my files and find it. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it and see what he can do and what he cannot do. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Because we're not gonna play these games. Okay? We're not. We just gonna give you all the facts. Let's see if I can find it. We're gonna give you all the facts. Okay. In this civil harassment restraining order, this was filed on January the 30th, 2026. The protected person is Armand Wiggins. And of course, they have Jasmine, his attorney, on here. And it said the restrain that person, of course, they have his information on here. And on here, you must stay, you must not do the following things to the name to the person name in one. The name person name in one is Amar Wiggins. Harass, intimidate, attack, strike, stalk, threaten, assault, hit, abuse, destroy personal property, Disturb the peace of the person. Take any action to obtain the person's address of location. You must stay 100 yards away from Armand Wiggins, the home of of Armand Wiggins, the job, and at events that y'all show up at, you must show up. You must stay away 10 feet away. These are the orders. And you must pay $40,500 of the lawyer fees. You got to pay the lawyer fees. You got to pay his lawyer fees. This is in the court document. So while you're saying that you want to challenge people to boxing matches, pay that man, pay Armand Wiggins lawyer fees. Leave Wally out of it. You the one that wanted to show up at the Zeus Network and miss throwing a drink. You did that. You did that. So bringing me up in videos, tagging me, is not going to change the facts. That judge said stay away. Then you think, oh, because I'm bringing the judge up, I'm to get this mark. That ain't gonna happen. No, it's Jasmine gonna lose her bar license. You're just embarrassed that you lost the case because you presented this idea that you are one of the best non-lawyers in America and you got outsmarted by a practicing attorney, not a fake attorney like you that practiced to be a fake attorney. None of that. So you just got mad that you got exposed. Okay? Then you use fake accounts to still talk about Armand. You in clear violation. So if keyword if you get caught up and get arrested, you have nobody to blame but yourself. You have nobody to blame but yourself. It's like, I don't understand. Like, you want to be free, you want to stay free, but yet you keep violating the law. You keep violating the law. It doesn't make sense. Stop violating the law. And when you violate the law, it's a strong possibility that you're going to be serving time. That's why I told the DO Whisperer publicly on the show, you better diss TS for Tasha K. Because she tried to get you in prison. When I tell you better distance from that lady, you better distance from her quick. Because she tried to get you caught up. She tried to get you caught up in prison. So he did that very quick. Because I'm like, Don't let that lady get you caught up in prison dealing with been trying to she trying to beef with Tasha. Tasha's trying to beef with T.S. Madison and then bring your name in it, knowing that you got all this paperwork. It's just best for you to leave it alone. Don't get yourself caught up and you get caught up in that beef and you got the paperwork because Tasha K ain't got no paperwork. She can talk about T.S. Madison. So don't allow her to get you in that mess. And his people is donating. So now his people is donating. All he got to do is relocate, really study and see what kind of content he trying to do, and don't get caught up in no mess. Don't get caught up in no mess. It's not good. Don't get yourself caught up in no mess. Because if you get yourself caught up in a mess, then you're going to wind up going to prison. You don't want to go to prison, especially going to prison on 8 to 10 years. In Georgia, man, you don't want to go to prison in Georgia. Not in Georgia. It's too hot in Georgia. Somebody said move, get a job, and stay away from social media. That's the best. That's best. That's the best bet. That's the best bet right there. Because like I said, he on probation for eight. He on probation for 8 years. Now, if I were him, I will file a restraining order against T.S. Madison. Why not? Well, the jail that I was in the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, they had air. I go past it a lot. They do have AC. It's cold up in there. You gotta have like a blanket. And at first, I was like, "Oh my god, it's so hard." But then you get used to being on that hard bed. Used to being on a hard bed. Let me see if I can find my video when I first came out. Let's go out down memory lane if I can find. If y'all can find it, let me know if y'all can find it. When I got out of jail, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna scroll down. Let me scroll down here. Um, that had to be like over a year. I'm gonna find it. Let me see if I can find it. When I first came out, let me see if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. And if anybody else can find it, let me know. Okay, that's when I was at the other place. Okay, is that it? No, that's not it. I gotta go down. Like I did a lot of videos when I got out of jail. Let me see. That's what I could tell by that. That place when I was at. I'm gonna see if I can find it, you guys. Y'all bear with me. I'm going down my timeline. I'm literally going down my timeline and trying to find it. Oh, I found it. I know I was gonna find it. Oh, I did the intro too. I didn't know I did the intro. This had to be in was it 2024 or 2025? Oh no, that was okay. That was 2024. Let me see if I can find it. I know I was gonna find it. Okay, here we go. Let me screen share. Oh, somebody at the gym watching me. Thank you. Okay, let me screen. Let me do a screen share. We moving. Oh, let me see this update.
Hello. I want to say first, thank you to everybody that have been reaching out to me. Um, I am in need of prayer. But first and
In need of
foremost,
prayer.
I'll be talking with on Katie's show because first of all, I want you all to tell her thank you.
That's what I when I
I
first came
am
out.
in need of just much prayer and resources. Um, I've been trying to get back on my feet.
Yeah, and still trying. Ooh,
I have
almost,
been trying
almost ended the
every
line.
day, every single
Almost
day
ended the line by
since I've been
accident.
out.
Almost ended the
And
line by
I just personally want to say thank you to everyone that is here. Next year, I was like, wow, to have the money and for them to deny you bail is something. But nevertheless,
Yeah, that was that video. I want to go down memory lane and post like some other videos, but I have to like really look through them. Really looked up, but I do see that video because somebody was looking for it. I was like, oh yeah, it's on there somewhere. So I'm gonna share it on my community wall who want to watch that particular video. We got some other videos that before that. That's when I lost a lot of weight. I should have came on. If I had to do it all over again, I should have came on camera. I should have came on camera doing that video. Like no shade, I should have came on camera, but I didn't do it. I didn't come on camera. But anyway, but yeah, but we I don't mind if we get talked about on the show or we get dragged or whatever case. It doesn't bother me. What we do is we go live, we respond, and we get a click and a view. We respond and we get a click and a view like anybody else. That's exactly what we do on our show. If anything goes on, it doesn't bother me. We're gonna go live. We're going to get a click and a view. I'm gonna say it again. It doesn't bother me if a person says something to us because what we're gonna do is click that live button and go live. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can. It's one particular live video I'm trying to find when I was outside. I'm gonna find that video like no shade. I was literally outside and I had got into it with this lady. Um, this was in Vegas. I'm once I find that video, we're gonna have to like restrain it because it was so funny. So funny, like for real, for real. But I just thank God we in a much better headspace. Hey, but I tell you, we in a much better headspace. Thank God. Yes. So we in a much better headspace, and I just really thank y'all. But anytime we get dragged or whatever, y'all can always talk about us and do all that type of stuff. It doesn't bother us. We go on our mom gets kick, and that was exciting. Because we was on his kick, and I restreamed that episode. So if y'all missed it, make sure y'all go check it out. And if I do another one, whenever you go live and I do another one, I will send out a text when I'm doing it. So all the haters, oh, he don't do nothing for Wiley. That's all a lie. It is like people just be just saying stuff and just be lying. Oh, like, lady, ma'am, sir, do you know what you talk about? You don't know what you're talking about. Like, we do we did a whole segment on his show where he had got the restrainer. I was the first show to interview him about it. The first show. So when you talk, please do your research. These people don't be doing their research. They don't be knowing. And when he go live, I've been on his show multiple times now. Multiple times. Actually, I could be on there almost every day if I hit the link and go on there. And when you open up the phone lines. So stop it. They was like, you should be his cameraman. I would love to. You should be his cameraman. I would love to. Why not? It's fun. Cause he said you ain't gonna tape him when he sleep. You're not gonna do that. I don't blame him. Because people don't need to see you sleep. I think you should at least keep that part of your life private. Just come home. Cause we miss just come home. What do you mean by that? Just come home. Just come home because we miss you. What? What? Just come home? We been home. When I tell you we been home, we been home. I probably got to restart my computer. That's why it's just freezing because I got to restart my computer. But I said, let me hurry up and do this live real quick because if we don't restart our computer, um, if we don't restart our computer, it kind of like freezes. But I said, let me hurry up and do this live real quick. Real quick. Oh, you say, yes, we miss you. What do you mean we miss you? I'm already home. I'm already home. I am already home. Why not? Yes, I am going to review the verses. You know it. I'm going to review the verses. I am going to review the verses. Why not? I want to review it. Why I am so hungry. I wish I could give me something to eat today. Y'all know that, so I'll give me something to eat today. Because I don't want to eat no choke sandwich today. Because that's what they had. They had peanut butter and jelly and some crackers. I don't want to eat that. So y'all hit the cash out today. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, the Venmo. We got Venmo. Yes, Venmo. Vimo. See, I don't want nobody to go to jail violating no order. I don't want to see that. But if you keep violating, that's what's gonna happen. I don't want to see you in jail, but if you keep violating, that's what's gonna happen. 'Cause that's what I'm saying. You keep violating. Excuse me. So where the verse is gonna come on? I'm trying to see something. Where the verses? It's on right now. Is it on? Oh, excuse me. Where are the verses? Where are the verses? Oh, it's 8:30. Okay. I'm trying to see where it's gonna air at. Is it gonna be on the verses channel? Let me see. Oh, 61 minutes. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna be on the verses. Okay. I think B2K gonna win though. I think B2K gonna win. Mm, oh, excuse me. I had just woke up, so I had to. Ooh, Lord. When I tell you I was tired, think B2K gonna win. All right, let me see. Let me see who gonna win this. Who is they going against again? Who are they going against again? Can y'all comment in the chat? Oh, Pretty Ricky. So let's see what ChatGPT says. If both people are going to advance to perform their biggest records, I think B2K wins. But it would be close. The match was actually happening tonight as part of Versus. But here is how I scored. B2K 11 rounds. B2K bump bump bump. Girlfriend, why I love you. Got to be the you guys sir era. Give them a huge nonchalant boost. Um Um, or Mario Star Power also helps keeps the audience engaged. Pretty Ricky 9 rounds. Grind with me, your body on the line. Nothing but a number. Love like honey. Their slow job are timeless. Could easily steal several late rounds. Why I lean towards B2K. They have more mainstream crossover hits. Their catalog has a mix. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Um, oh, crossover. How Pretty Ricky can win. How crossover hits. If the crowd favors grown and sexy R&B over dance records, Pretty Ricky could absolutely pull off the upset. Song like "Grind with Me" and "Your Body" have aged um, expertishly well and still get strong reactions. My final predictions: B2K 11 rounds gonna win. Pretty Ricky 9. Oh, excuse me. So that's what it is right there. I'm giving it to B2K. So who y'all think gonna win? Comment below. B2K or Pretty Ricky? B2K or Pretty Ricky? B2K or Pretty Ricky? I'm giving it Pretty Ricky. B2K landslide. B2K, I don't remember Pretty Ricky like that. All right, y'all. Pretty Ricky, B2K. Okay. Yeah, but okay, y'all. This was fun. This was a good live. We will be watching the B2K, the Pretty Ricky versus battle. Thank y'all so very much for y'all support for tuning in. Thank you for the contributions to the show. Again, if you want to contribute, Wiley Show 1990. We also have Venmo. And if you want to do the Apple Pay, and that's so easy, you can do Apple Pay as well. 773 Thank you for your support, and we will see y'all in the next episode. Thank you all so very much. And like I said, if something else pop up, we'll be the first to cover it. Thank you all so very much because we're up. We slept really, really good. So now we're up. And we'll talk to y'all later. Thank you all so much for y'all support. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Talk to y'all later. Peace.